Next year in 2014, South Africa will be celebrating 20 years of democracy. It should be borne in mind that South African townships have played a significant role to achieve this democracy. We look at how life has been in this township since the fall of apartheid in 1994. Hambanathi Township is located in Durban's north coast. It is outside a town called Tongaat, where Tongaat Unit is located. Hambanathi Township has a library as old as democracy itself. This library has, however, transcended the scope of a traditional library to touch the lives of the residents in many ways. Siyabonga has been a librarian at the Hambanathi Library for the past 3 years. He has also combined a community profile of the township.
This is Hambanathi Library. All these premises, the library was opened in 2003, as I have mentioned earlier on, after relocating from the resource center, which 20 years ago, in the advent of democracy, we had a small library at the resource center, and due to the demand to cater for a large public, because in Hambanathi has a population of about 12,000 people. So to cater for these 12,000 people, a bigger library had to be built, and it moved to this area, and it was named after the township, which is Hambanathi. This library was basically built about 20 years ago. In the 90s, we had the collection of the library housed in a different building, which is the one that is currently known as the resource. Because we have different kinds of people within the area. We have those who are educated, the middle class people. We have those who are uneducated. So, but the library had to create a balance between the literate and non-literate. So, with the collection that it houses as well, it had to balance between the two. How so? We then had to with different initiatives, we had to strike balance whilst catering for the middle class or the literate people. We had again to try and uplift those people who are regarded as illiterate with the collection that we house. We have different kinds of books. We have non-fiction, we have fiction books, we have AV material, which are DVDs and CDs, and amongst the non-fiction books, we have the textbooks. The textbooks are there to cater for academic learners from high schools to tertiary level. With our circulation stats, it's basically what we are able to ascertain is that the textbooks are more used compared to any other type of book or other type of material. Reason being, we have, I think amongst the community, the large population are academic learners, and all those who are not academic learners, they're not so keen in terms of using the other type of material such as fiction, because with the type of the location where the library is, they are not so keen. What they're always keen on is using DVDs and also borrowing CDs. With the textbooks, we are since we know that this library belongs to a eThekwini municipality. The eThekwini municipality is more able to buy these resources than the public is. So the learners who are not able to afford these textbooks because they are expensive, they always rely on the library to provide such material. This is the activity room. It was built to cater for community organizations. It can be used in a twofold situation. Those organizations that are making a profit out of what they do, when they book this venue, they always book it inside the library where we just came from. They always have to pay a certain amount per hour because they are making a profit. But those organizations that are not making a profit, they can book this venue for free. But we're also using this venue for our ABET classes. We have ABET schools and we have other initiatives that we do. This is one of the initiatives as poverty alleviation project. We got sponsored by Mhlanga Rotary and Operation Upgrade. They gave the ABET school this vegetable garden. Once what they do is they plant all these vegetables such as spinach, after when they harvest them, like I mentioned earlier on, that they sell these vegetables to the public, whoever wants to buy, and they bank the money that they make out of it. And each and every year, once the year ends, they sit together, they calculate what they have made throughout the year, then they split amongst themselves so that they can feed their own families. It was basically initiated as a poverty alleviation project.
Despite the numerous challenges that plague South African townships like Hambanathi 20 years into democracy, it is tools like the Hambanathi Library that the people it caters for should use to make their lives better.